Hi there, I'm Dan from Peerless Props, and in this video we're going to be making the Galleria Marshal from Valorant.
Wow. Oh my god!
Right now.
Oh my gosh.
During quarantine, I've been playing a lot of Valorant, so I really wanted to make something from the game, but I also wanted to do something where I could push my painting skills, because all of the stuff I've done in the past has just been flat colours. So I decided the Galleria Marshal would be perfect, as it's got the really nice floral design on the back. First we needed to create the base piece to build everything else on top of, and then add on these extra bits to bring it up to the final width. These were all cut just from simple MDF. The gun in the game is narrower at the front end and around the grip, so these little pieces were added in to create that difference in width while still keeping a straight edge on the outside. Next, I filled in all the gaps with expanding foam to create the shape of the gun, and then covered all of this in 2-part epoxy clay to give it a nice hard sandable shell. Next up was the barrel, and as you can see on the blueprint here, it actually has a slight change in diameter on it. So what I did was to get 2 different pieces of pipe. I'm going to put the smaller one inside of the bigger one and fill out the bit in the middle with some more epoxy clay. For the grip, I decided to make it out of some 3mm EVA foam, as it would mould fairly well around the existing shape of the gun and also be quite easy to cut out the little indents from. With the grip finished, that was most of the construction work done, but the devil's in the details, so we had to just add in all those little extra bits, which was either sanding into it or just making some little extra pieces out of MDF and clay to add on. The scope was an airsoft scope that was very similar in design to the scope in the game. I used an airsoft scope because it was the only part of the project that I was actually bothered about being functional. However, I did have to modify the mounts and create my own little rail on the top so that it would fit on the gun. These were just modified again using some more epoxy clay. After I'd made a mould and a cast of the gun so I could make any more copies in the future if I wanted to, it was time for paint. All of the base colours were laid down using either just spray paint cans or an airbrush, and then the floral design at the end was hand painted on just using acrylics.
Let's close up shop. I have things to do.